What's up, fellow crypties? This is Fernando here back live in downtown Las Vegas at my hotel, actually. Just taking a rest after this long day. Hope everyone is doing well. Thought I would do a special treat for everyone here, and that's do a small little Q&A, little mini ghost hunt, and what else? Live chat as well. Whenever it comes to my channel and anything else you want to talk about, maybe for like another, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Hello, already a shout out. Welcome. Here in LA or Las Vegas, it's like 8:30 or so p.m. So if I was here in Texas, it would be yeah, it'd be 2 hours later. Hello, Caleb. What's up? Ah, Maria. Hello, welcome back. In a minute here, I'm gonna try to do a little mini ghost hunt here in my actual hotel room because I think there's some stuff happening. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to tell. Like I thought something happened last night. There's that weird thing where you're like half asleep, half not. So I don't know. But we shall see. I'll tell you a funny story that did happen in the hotel last night that kept me from sleeping. More on that here in a minute. But let me just show the hotel room one more time here. Let's see, how did this turn around? There we go. Watching Storage Wars right now. There's the little mini living room, if you could call it that. There's the windows that go out into the Fremont area. There's my wardrobe. Oh yeah, and then I was gonna do this. I was gonna show some of the little gifts that I bought a little earlier today. And then the doorway going out. By the way, quick tip when it comes to water, don't ever buy water like I used to do at the beginning, like through vending machines or I don't know, retail stores here because it's expensive. Instead, go to the strip mall areas, the little knick-knack shops where they have like 99-cent stuff. You can buy water there. It's like two for $1, something like that. So I usually end up getting a bunch of those. Saves me money. So never buy water when it comes to, let's say, at a store or anything like that. But yeah, looks like we got some people on board now. Now, normally I shave, but not today. Tomorrow, though, I will. I always like a clean shaven look. Um, yes, so funny story happened while y'all gearing up with your questions. Funny story happened last night that kept me up. Let me turn this back around. You see that over there? That and that, there's like an area that's kind of hidden off. That over there was blaring last night. It was blaring with alarms. Apparently, the fire alarm went off like 5 times last night. Loud, really loud. There I was just sleeping as can be because this was, again, coming from Texas, being 2 hours ahead over there. And I was fast asleep, and then all of a sudden, it's like boom, fire alarm came on, and it was a blare. It was like from Silent Hill, that type of blare. And when that happened, I guess it not that it scared me, but it definitely got me awoke. And then there was a voice that played through the intercom there, and it was blaring as well, stating, attention, that we have a fire alarm set off. All attendees, all hotel guests must evacuate immediately. That kind of notice. I was like, oh no. Hello, another shout out. Miranda, how are you? I'm good. How y'all doing? Hope everyone is having a great evening tonight. But yeah, I had to get up, get out, I had to leave, I had to get my essentials. And then as it turns out, it wasn't even a fire alarm, like a real fire alarm. It turned out to be a drill. I didn't know that hotels did this. I didn't know that hotels could do this while guests are inside. But yeah, it turned out to be a drill. But it kept happening 5 times throughout the night, so I didn't get much sleep afterward. Isn't that nuts? Like, I stayed wide awake for a while after that. But yeah, about the incident that I was mentioning that did may not happen. Um, so let me turn this around one more time. So right over there, you see that going in? That is the bathroom area. And I could have sworn that last night there was some rattling going in the bathroom, like 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 someone was in there. I don't know. It was that weird thing. I was half asleep. Ooh, that's a loud noise. Right out here, right by the windows, there's a bunch of cars that like to show off on the Fremont Street, and when they do so, and motorcycles too, they like to just rev things up. So you might hear that for a little while. But yeah, as I was saying, there was some rattling happening in the bathroom that woke me up, but then it stopped as soon as I woke up. And it's that thing I was thinking, did I dream it? Did it really happen? Like it was sounding like somebody was just messing around in there, like somebody actively using the bathroom. Like toothbrush, sink, uh, toiletries, that kind of stuff. So I don't know. I'll see if that happens tonight. Fernando, you're not watching Superman Lewis? Do I like the series? No, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it at all. Probably not. I'm not really too much, not because it's not. I love Superman, but I'm not really too much of a TV series follower. It takes way too much time. Like the whole Walking Dead, Breaking Bad. What else is out there? Game of Thrones. Like you have to dedicate so much time to that stuff, and that's on a weekly basis too. So I don't know when, but a while back I just ended up stopping with all this series, and I haven't watched it for the longest time, any series. So no, I haven't seen it yet. I hate the dark. Oh yeah, me too. Like I don't mind the dark, but I have to basically just be careful. The areas that I'm at that are haunted in the dark, because they can see me, but I can't see them. The haunting of Fernando. There you go. You have to use Ouija board to find out what the issue. No, no Ouija board on my end. Ouija boards are no-no. I try to definitely stay away from those. What else? But yeah, I'll see if it happens tonight again. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. I have two interviews. Yeah, two interviews, and then I'm gonna go visit a haunted place tomorrow. Two interviews meaning like for my channel. So I have another interview that I did earlier last week on the weekend, or this past weekend, that I'll upload soon. And who knows, I may have a third interview tomorrow as well. So we shall see. I don't think though the third interview is gonna happen. It's just gonna be for fun. The person that I'm seeing, that I'm visiting, it's just gonna be for fun as friends. So I don't think it's just hanging out stuff. Um, I used to watch Supergirl and Tomorrow, but I had a break and I just lost interest. See what I mean? Like it's season after season, and then episode after episode. You miss one episode, you miss several episodes, and then you're lost. It's kind of like the plague that's happening with comics these days, where if you are not in tune with the comics happening for the last 12 months, then the stuff coming out now will make no sense. And that's the issue that I see with comic books and then series in general. Let me get this up. There we go. Good luck on your interviews. Thank you, Maria. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Fun stuff for my channel. I usually try to do more ghost related stuff. If I knew people that were involved in cryptids, I would like probably the only person that comes to mind. Let me try to get a better view, closer view. Probably the only person that comes to mind is Lyle Blackburn. But I wish I knew more people that I could interview for cryptid related stuff. Um, but yeah, any other questions y'all might have, just let me know. Oh yeah, let me show you my. Okay, so let's do real quick the little ghost hunt here. Let me flip this around. All right, so Storage Wars, I've got it on mute right now. So let me point it over here. So anyone that was in the bathroom last night doing whatever, was that you? If so, you can make a noise now. Maybe a little knock. It's just something that'll make my viewers know that you're there. This hotel is haunted. It is haunted. And the rooms, I have no idea which rooms specifically, but presumably they all could be. So anybody there in the bathroom making a noise, or did I dream it up? Is that what happened? Well, let me know. Prove me wrong. Make that noise. Let me know what happens. I have found, though, that this hotel, despite it being considered one of the most haunted here in Las Vegas, is not really that haunted. Like, I've had more activity actually at the Luxor. That time period when I had two times, when I had the elevators slam shut in front of me. Slam shut. I'm not kidding. Like sliding quickly in front of me. Like I would have been hurt if I would have been inside those doors. And then the last time when I did the investigation on the 26th floor to try to find out if I could make contact with that young woman that committed suicide from the top of the Luxor, and I heard that thump from inside concrete. So there's more activity at the Luxor. Professor from ASU should collab with you. Maybe. It's always possible. Last season of Supergirl, however, that kind of lost me when they got a little bit too PC. I had no idea it was even the last season. I had no idea it was even going on still. Arizona State University. Oh, is that where she's from? Where am I staying? Hotel Apache. Over here in the downtown area. So it's one of the oldest hotels. Well, a lot of the downtown area hotels are old. Some of them are brand new, but most of them are old. Oh, another shout out. Hello, hello. Is this video sponsored by Dr. Pepper? Oh, you mean that? My beloved Dr. Pepper. One of the bad things about lost wages. I love it. I'll never forget that flight attendant that called it that. One of the bad things is they don't have Las Vegas. They don't have Las Vegas doesn't have Dr. Pepper in restaurants. Can you believe that nonsense? Apparently, it's Pepsi all around. So you have to find certain areas that might have like standalone bottles, like you see there, and then that's where you get the Dr. Pepper. President did the zombie vid. Oh, that's right. I think you were mentioning that before, right? In one of my past videos. Cool. Might stay there next time I'm in town. Check it out. It is a good hotel. It's very, very thrifty when it comes to the pricing, but you don't lose anything. Like you still get all the amenities. And most importantly, there's no resort fee. Can you believe that? No resort fee. So when you stay here, it's whatever the low price is already, and you don't have to worry about those ugly resort fees. So that's why I choose to stay here. To try to make a little statement. And then on top of that, going out the door and onto the Fremont Street is like 2 minutes. That's one of the biggest gripes I have with the mega places that I stay at, like the Luxor, the Excalibur, Planet Hollywood, stuff like that. It takes like 10 minutes to get out because you have to wait for the elevator, wait for people, get through the crowds because the elevators are never going to be right in front of the doorways. It's on purpose because you got to walk through the casino, right? You got to walk through the casino and make sure that you want to play there. But here, you're just walking in, walking out. So yeah, it's cheap pricing too. Absolutely. I highly recommend that. This is probably my go-to place that I'm gonna stay whenever I stay downtown because it's so cheap and it's haunted. So what a bonus, right? Said she was gonna do cryptid videos and mentioned to reach out to you since you have. Oh, okay. I don't know though. I don't do interviews on my end yet, like my own interviews. People interviewing me, just cause like there's not much for me to talk about, right? I mean, I'd much rather focus on other people. That's just me. Resort fees are a scam, or even in the Mod Museum. I have been to the Mod Museum, and resort fees are what they are. Interesting little story. You know where they started from? I read an article, and one of the business articles. It all has to do with Expedia, Travelocity. Who are the other ones? I forget what the other ones are. But once they started acting as affiliates for hotels, as it turns out, they get a percentage of the room rate. So hotels figured out that if they lowered their room rates, they don't have to pay as much percentage to those websites, and they can make extra bonus money after the room is sold through resort fees. Isn't that crazy? So that's how it all started. Mall Museum I have been to is pretty neat. I've been there twice now. It's a great museum. I could be there all day, but it's kind of like after two times, I don't. There's not really much else to see after that. I warned her, Janet, I put her fear in her, make you cry and get scared. I don't know about that. We shall see. Will you go watch Godzilla vs. Kong? I will. Not in theaters, though. I'm too used now to doing stuff by phone, especially when it comes to my exercise. Like every time I'm exercising, I use this phone here, and I watch, stream everything through there. That's how I watch all my movies. So the stuff you're seeing now, like my movie review podcast, and then the other stuff that I make comments on, that's how I watch it. When I was at Vegas at my brother's house, when I'm visiting more, I stay at the Plaza. Yeah, I've tried. I did get an offer for the Plaza. It's interesting, like the way the hotels communicate with each other, right? But I got an offer from the Plaza, but they just didn't have enough rooms. I mean, the pricing didn't compare to this room here. So, man, I haven't stayed there. Plus, they have the resort fee, and it's one of the most expensive ones. It's like over $40 for what? For gyms that aren't even open. The coolest thing too is this Hotel Apache, has a fitness center, but it's closed because of the pandemic. So, if it was open, you would have no resort fee, and you have the fitness center. So it doesn't get better than that. Any recommendations on movies you have seen recently? Yeah, you'll see them on my movie review podcast, my playlist, my new one that I've done. Basically, I watch movies now and then do my review of them on my movie review podcast. So whatever you're seeing there, I just recently saw. Even if it's like an old movie, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, from the early 2000s, I'll still do a review on it because I just barely rewatched it now. So it's always fun to be able to revisit something. But yeah, anything that you see there on my movie podcast, you'll hear my recommendations if it's a really great movie, like 3 stars, 4 stars, that kind of stuff. Supergirl final season, I agree. It is. I think you usually mentioned or someone else mentioned it. Apparently, it is the final season. I didn't even know it was still on. All right, let me show my little hauls that I got now. Let me turn this around. So, did a little bit of shopping today. So, I went to the Toy Shack and I got me this comic book. Isn't this cool? Doomsday Clock. Doomsday Clock. And a pretty good price too. $16. So, about half off, right? Don't know if anyone else has seen Doomsday Clock, but it's supposed to be the sequel, right, to Watchmen. And so finally I get to experience it. When this first came out, like what, 2 years ago, last year or something, when that happened, I saw the pricing on the comics and I was like, no, thank you. I'm not buying these individually. I'll just wait it out. And patience is a virtue because now I have part one for $16. And then guess what? They had part two as well. And I was able to get it there at the Toy Shack for the same price, for $16. So cool stuff. Isn't that neat? So now I have the whole collection ready to read, and I'll get to enjoy it later on. A brand new condition too, for half off. Awesome stuff. So I highly recommend the Toy Shack over there at the Fremont location. I've been there several times now. I did a walkthrough video that I'm going to show later on. I'm going to upload. That's where I got this. My little Zoltar Speaks. Isn't that neat? Let's see if it'll zoom in. Zoltar Speaks. Little fortune tarot card that says my fortune for today and so on. So let's see if you can read that. Zoom in. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Maybe a little more. There it is. Your future life will be very sunny. I see a chest full of money. That's good. Be free to spend it as you see fit because there are plenty more of it. You are a fortunate person. You were born under a lucky star that will carry you safely through all your adventures. In time, your love life will be something for the world to talk about. Oh, ooh, do you mean I finally get to be with my girlfriend, Miss Natalie Portman, or who else? Miss Alice Eve. Oh, she's beautiful. I almost met her. Miss Kristana Loken. Who else? You'll be extremely happy. There will be those who envy you and try to harm you. Oh no, just really learn who is your true friends, who your true friends are, and all will go very well with you. Your lucky stone is a ruby. Hey, look at that. I got some lucky numbers too. 1, 19, 16, 32, 40, and 8. So, again, let me zoom in. 1, 19, 16, 32, 40, and 8. Go ahead, play those numbers, yeah? Buy a lotto ticket, play those numbers. If you win, I get 10%, yes? And then that way we both get to share. And then, as usual, when I'm here in Lost Wages, I buy pins. The same places that I tell you that you can go and get, bottled water for like $2. I'm sorry, 2 for $1. That's where I get these pins. So I got, these are all 99 cents. Las Vegas and Las Vegas. I go through a lot of pins at work. That's why, because I write so much stuff at work, and I love these cheap pins that it just works out. Lost Wages. So this time I bought 5 of them. Las Vegas, slightly different design. And then the last one, a little bit of purple. Lost Wages. So sweet. So, and then tomorrow I'm going to be buying more of those cheap shirts. The ones that are like 4 for $10, something like that. Another tip too. If you're going to buy trinkets for friends, family members, go to those same places, those same stores I was telling you, because you'll be saving a hell of a lot of money doing that stuff, rather than going to like a real gift shop or something. You see, there's this called Kung Fu. All right, I didn't know about that. I've never seen any of those shows. Any of the old ones. If you win, yes, 10% interview. And you get to interview me. There you go. 10%, that's what's called a finder's fee. So if I found the numbers for y'all, and now you get to win, and I get 10%. So where you say you bought the pins, anywhere like here in downtown, it's they got those like 99-cent stores scattered around some of the other casinos here and there. And if you go there, you'll find cheap trinkets. They're always at the front of the stores too, because they're attention grabbers, and it works. That's the stuff that gets me interested. So again, don't waste money. Don't do anything like that. Do you toy collect? Not really. I used to, but I'm very minimalist. I try to keep things as small as possible in my apartment. I mean, other than a huge collection of books, I don't have much else. But yeah, that's why I don't collect too much. Cool, sweet, neat gravy. I dig it. Saludos. Hello. Another shout out. Welcome. And also at those 99-cent stores, you can go there. They have a little bit more expensive stuff, like $4 stuff, $3 stuff, a little bit more deluxe, if you could call it. You can go there and get that stuff there too, and it'll still be kind of cheap. So it works out well. I'm going to give this maybe like 5 more minutes. So far, no contact from the ghost, it looks like. So nothing over there. Look at that. Right out here is all the Fremont noise. Plus, I think in a minute they're going to be blaring their hour long, like on the hour, like almost like a stopwatch. They blare some copyrighted songs that'll be playing outside, and I don't want it to impact this video later on. I saved a lot of books. I used to move so much I hated to load stuff. Exactly. I moved around stuff. I moved around as well. And books, as much as I love them, they are the hardest things to carry around. Good Lord, they weigh just a small bundle of them ends up costing a good amount of weight, and so it's a burden to move them around. I wish there was a way to take every book I ever purchased for free. In other words, scan it and put it into my phone or put it somewhere, or at least get the token that I purchased it and then get the digital copy of it. Because then I would gladly trade everything for it, and then keep all those books and get the digital copy at the same time. I guess that's pretty much it. I guess there's nothing else to talk about unless someone else has any more questions. I'm gonna probably, I don't know, what time is it? It's coming up on 9 o'clock now. I don't think I'm gonna go out tonight because again, it's about 11 o'clock in my area. So I don't think, like from Texas, I don't think I'm gonna go out tonight. Plus, I've already did my little gambling today. Only lost $10 today. So how about that? Not bad. So that's the thing too. You got to be careful here in gambling. You don't want to spend too much time, otherwise you'll just continuously lose. Let's see. Do you have any more cryptids and monsters vids coming up? I will. Right now, I'm doing the cryptids of the week because I'm having a lot of fun when it comes to the mafia and gangsters videos, and those are getting incredible views. Oh my goodness, people love them too. So I'm going to be doing more of those. What a weird world. Like when I first started the series, I couldn't get 200 views on those videos. And now I'm getting thousands and thousands and thousands of them. So that's really neat. I mean, I'm getting almost like slot lady type views when it comes to those videos. And how awesome is that, right? So I might be doing more of those. I'll be doing more of those. And then I'll switch over to cryptids and monsters, and I'll do another series on that too. So be on the lookout for that. I can't do anything right now because I'm in my little hotel room. I've tried bringing a laptop before, my cheap little laptop last time, to work on videos while I'm here on vacation. But the problem is the Wi-Fi anywhere sucks. Absolutely sucks. It doesn't work when it comes to uploading videos. Like it takes forever. Like what takes me minutes at home takes much longer here in any hotel Wi-Fi. So I was like, forget it. I'm gonna spend like hours plus working on this stuff. So instead, I'm just doing more live streams like this because it's continuously being uploaded immediately onto YouTube. Be safe. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, upload more gangster videos. I will. Coming up, especially with amazing views. Fan on Facebook, Rated Mobsters. Let me look up his channel for you. Oh, cool. Um, that's where I do research stuff when I make those videos. Plus, it's funny too. The mafia videos get the hardest comments. Like people around are like hardcore when it comes to the information being exact or wanting to be exact. So who knew that there's that many passionate people when it comes to the mafia stuff? Um, but yeah, be on the lookout for more of those videos, and then I'll do the cryptids and monster stuff. I'll come back to it and do a full playlist, like a whole new series again. All right, let me see if there's anything else needed. Mob facts. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, check out that channel. Anyone else, if you want to see it. So that'd be pretty cool. 4K subscribers, pretty neat. Only recommendation that I give to him is keep it up, because YouTube is unforgiving. Like if someone doesn't post, they want daily stuff, but I don't do daily. But if someone doesn't at least post weekly, then they will get their videos like shadow banned type stuff. In other words, they won't get the outreach that they should. So that's the only recommendation I have for him. So, all right, everyone. Well, y'all have a good night. Peace out. Tomorrow, 2, maybe 3 interviews, and then I don't think the third one does. Again, it's just fun. And a ghost hunting location, and I'll try to mix in some more of those my randonauting adventures, which I'm having fun with as well. It's one of the few things I can do here that'll work towards my channel at the same time. So peace out, everyone. Hope y'all have a great night as well. Keep your camera on so you can catch any ghosts. I thought about getting my little mini cameras here, but now I don't know. We shall see. So, are there any photos of Turtle Bond Monster? I have no idea. If there are, share them. Post them on links. I think I still allow YouTube on my comments to post links. I don't think it blocks it. So be sure to send it there. What shirt am I wearing? This is one of those Las Vegas shirts right here, the cheap ones, cheap ones, the ones that are like $10 and so on. I mean, four for $10. So that's really neat stuff. Let me see if I can get it better. Las Vegas, Nevada. Yep, fun stuff. All right, everyone. Well, peace out. See y'all tomorrow then. Have a good night. Take care.